When I first started thinking about homeschooling, I had no idea what it looked like. What does it really look like in all practicality, you know, from the day to day? I knew what public school looked like because I went to public school, but I really just wanted to go be a fly on someone's wall who homeschooled to see what it was like. So I'm gonna share some videos of you just with you that is just what homeschool looks like in our home. But I will say this. Someone told me this when I first started homeschooling, and I really like this advice. Don't try and recreate school, public school at home. And I think that advice is really sound because homeschool also has to, it's not an isolated event and it's not an isolated location. It kind of becomes the family culture of your family where every moment is the learning moment. And you can let it look like school. You can have a blackboard and desks and pencils and all that sort of stuff that's fun, because there's definitely a component of books and reports and memorizing multiplication in homeschool, a huge component of that. But what I mean by don't try and recreate public school at home is there's no such thing as attendance. There's no such thing as getting behind. It is catered to the child. And so if you get into the middle of your day and it's just not working, someone's frustrated, someone's tired, it's okay to close the books and to play Legos or go for a walk. And if you never get back to opening the book that day, that is okay, because there is always tomorrow, and you'll find, at least I found, is that if you are really keeping attendance and tracking progress, your kids will get ahead of their peers at home. But it's not a competition, it's not a comparison. It is just catered to your kids. So don't feel like you have to stick to the school schedule. You can free yourself. It's so liberating to just free yourself and do what really works for your family. You don't have to take vacation when they take vacation. You can take vacation when they take vacation. You don't have to start at a certain time, and I'll get more into schedules in another video. But really, homeschool is tailored to your family and its needs, and to your kid and to his or her needs. And that's the beauty of it. So if you find yourself feeling like your kid is behind, just stop comparing your kid to other kids and go back to where your kid fell off the bandwagon and revisit those principles so that they have a solid foundation for continuing to learn. You can't do division if you don't know multiplication, you know, like those types of things. You gotta go back to the basics, and you can in homeschool, and there's no repercussions. So I guess my advice with this is don't try and recreate school, the system of school at home, because the system doesn't work very well. And don't beat yourself up if you don't think that you're making the progress that you should. You are making plenty of progress. Even going for a walk is progress. I'm not saying to give your excuse every day, give yourself an excuse every day, but what I am saying is don't be too hard on yourself as a parent. It is very demanding, but it's totally doable.